Hello and welcome back to the SNHU Esports Arena. My name is Shirley. I'm joined here with not Palsy. This is Madav right here.
I'm here.
Come on, guys. This is hello.
What?
Well, you see, get
Ma.
updated in real time right now.
It's coming up very slowly.
Welcome back. We're about to get into some Rocket League tonight. We'll be normally this is a League of Legends night, but due to some rescheduling, we're gonna have 2 Rocket League nights. We're gonna
Yes.
have tonight as well as still normal time for Rocket League on Friday. So if you're a big Rocket League fan, this is your week. This is absolutely your week. We're going to be going in versus McGill University tonight. Should be an exciting matchup here. Rocket League's always very fast-paced, very quick. You blink and you miss it, but
That's
it
right.
is action-packed.
No, I 100% agree. I believe McGill University is an opponent we've faced before in the past. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think that we fought McGill in other games before, so we might have not gotten
okay,
to see
maybe
their
not.
Rocket League
I see.
team. So this will be interesting to see how they compare to some of their other teams on their own campus.
All right. What do you think the predictions will be for this match based on like how the teams that we've seen before in the past?
So, I mean, personally, I think SNHU so far, they're 3-0 right now in the season. They've been playing fantastic. I know they just got a new coach for this season, and because of that, they've been changing up the way they've been doing a lot of things. It seems like it's been really, really working out for them so far. And I think that overall, if they keep playing like they have been, they're just going to continue to dominate right now. McGill, right now, they're 1-1. So they're a little bit behind at the moment. I mean, they're kind of even in middle of the division. So if they do find an opportunity here to kind of hit up against SNHU, that's a big win for them. That's really something they're going to be looking for tonight.
Right, but then again, in our spot, it won't be like a tremendous downfall because it's only going to be the one game that we've lost technically. But again, we don't always want to lose.
No, absolutely,
of course
not.
not.
We do not want to always lose. SNHU, I mean, so far, they've got a great foot forward here. So
definitely.
Let's go ahead and hop into game. SNHU versus McGill. Get things kicked off here.
It looks like right now, most of the ball is right now on SNHU's side. A lot of physical contact is happening, or not happening, but we've seen that before in the past, and we also might almost get an early goal right here. Master Barry making that shot right there. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong at first, but an early goal right off the bat. Just so much was happening right there at the same time.
Yeah, really nice play around. Kind of faking out the goalie there. There's a lot of very short distance passes there, and we'll see as this kickoff goes through. SNHU will start off a little bit on the offense here. McGill now on the back. That's trying to break free from SNHU defense, and Wishbone's going to go ahead and make a shot on the goal. Addy, of course, is there, able to send it right back away, but SNHU keeping it in the corners, keeping it on McGill's side of the field. Wishbone go once again, just keep up that pressure, keep it going, keep it rolling. Mario now looking to try and contest this attempt to break free here, but it won't even get across the midfield line on its own.
Yeah, we already start seeing that demo from Wishbone here as most of the team coming out. Addy actually getting demo on Mario. Now the ball is more located on his new side of the map here as we are tossing it back and forth. Both teams here are doing a lot of teamwork here, passing it around, trying to make sure that the ball is not going to be anywhere near the goal right now. But everything seems to be happening at extremely fast rate. And right now, Wishbone is the only goalie left, and it could be a shot just like that. For Asperberry passing it right to Addy and scoring it right into the goal, right underneath Wishbone's nose here. And
look at this pass.
Exactly.
What a great play there. Gets it straight past AJ, who's not quite ready for it to come out that fast. And so now SNHU, they're down 2-0. I mean, we're not that far in this game, though. The timer is barely gone down at all. So SNHU, they've got a lot of time to try and bring this back, but the ball's right in their goal once again, and they're so scared to try and dig it out. It's going to be Master Bree who finds that 3rd point for McGill. Now, that 3-point lead is getting scarier and scarier, and we're barely even started.
Yeah, definitely. It's only been like a minute into the game, and we're already down by 3. Something from SNHU definitely has to change extremely fast. Otherwise, we're just going to keep getting wrecked over and over again.
McGill are going to go ahead and start off a little bit on the offense here. Addy's starting to move forward with Master Breed there on his side. Wishbone's going to do a great escape right there. Get the ball onto McGill's side of the field. Batmoose trying to get it back out, trying to buy some space for his team, but Mario goes for the shot in the goal, and he finds it.
That was definitely a wonderful pass from AJ here. As we can see in this replay, he hits it right towards the goal, and then right off the wall, Mario was able to swoop in right through Batmoose and get it right into that goal. kind of what they've been doing earlier, and I think we need to see more of that. You know, a lot more passes, and getting those open shots are going to mean a lot to us, especially with only 3 minutes left in this game. We are only down by 2. You know, we really want to see more goals here for SNHU coming out.
SNHU, yeah, they're starting to make their way back up this hill. Only a 2-point difference now, but still, 2 points is exactly what McGill are looking for right now. I mean, they're going to have complete control over the pace of the game. If they want to slow this down, they absolutely can. SNHU is the one who needs to try and make these big plays and try and steal this advantage back away, and they will immediately start to boom the ball back over, get on the offensive side here. AJ starting to get in a good position here, but no follow-up would have been a great opportunity for SNHU to go and find a shot there, but looks like they are just trying to refuel on that boost right now and trying to establish a little bit of defensive space. Now the McGill starts to move back over, but Addy's going to shoot it right over that grounded goalie.
Yeah, it looks like right now, what I'm seeing from McGill is that they're always having a lot of boosts all the time, and I think that's how they're able to really, like, kind of, like, get in these situations where SNHU doesn't have as many boosts as McGill. You know, they're always kind of rushing towards the boost and just trying to get as much speed as possible to really get that ball into the goal.
What a pass from McGill right there to just re-establish that 3-point lead that they had. These passes are coming out so fast that SNHU is having a tough time actually trying to react to them here. I want to see from SNHU a little bit more disruption. Wishbone is going to slot that one in there. McGill, for all their offense is cracked up to be, they seem to be struggling a little bit on this defense.
But that is going to make it 2-4 for us. Now we're only down by 2 points here. You know, we have seen Wishbone come out with those demos. We are not seeing a lot too much right now, anyways. At the beginning of this game, maybe having maybe taking advantage of demos could be something that puts McGill back. But so far we've only had 1 or 2 so far, and we are still kind of down. Maybe a demo would be a game changer. Maybe. What do you think?
A demo, absolutely. I mean, it blows open the gates to make a potential play. You know, it's an opportunity to make a power play there, but speaking of play, a little bit of misplay there as McGill just underestimate here. I believe it was Batmoose on the defense. They were actually all 3 triple committed to that defensive position, and Natty just goes up not quite far enough, not quite fast enough to be able to launch that ball back.
Now we're only down 1 point. 2 minutes left. We are starting to make that comeback, and that's exactly what SNHU wants to have. We are starting to make these passes, and I think McGill is slowly starting to slip up a little bit. But as I start to say that, the ball is getting dangerously close to SNHU's goal here, and Wishbone gonna try and rumble it through. AJ getting a pass, but Addy's gonna block it right back off here. As Mario getting more boost, trying to get that goal in, but unfortunately not gonna be able to execute it perfectly. A ball transition shot.
SNHU trying to get control of the ball. They're going to send it right back over to McGill's side of the field, but it's going to be Masterbury who keeps that wall up and begins to move the ball back towards SNHU's side. Not going to let him escape from that pressure this easily, but they start to boom the ball back, and that's an opportunity here. Masterbury just going to try and get this ball to safety. They don't want to fall tapping here, but a great play from Mario. A huge disruptive play there. Just bump Masterbury away. They're not going to be able to get their hands on the ball for a good minute now as AJ continues to keep the pressure up, and Masterbury trying to pass him. Recruits teammate Wishbone's going to be able to contest it, and the ball goes up straight in the air. Potential shot on the goal from Masterbury, but AJ's there in time to send it right back. Batmoose looking to try and follow up here, but SNHU quick on the defense, send it right back.
As we are starting to see both teams right now, they're both on kind of bouncing the ball back and forth, kind of very close to the middle here. Both teams are playing an extremely strong defense right now. McGill's only up by 1 point, and SNHU can easily make that 1 point in this 1 minute right now. And it's something that they're trying to defend. Both teams don't really want to go into overtime unless they are at a tied score right now. So I think McGill right now is primarily focusing on defense. They're not really pushing up too much. They want to have this 1 point lead. They don't really want to lose it. Batmoose is going to absolutely block that shot. And as it comes close, Mario not going to be able to connect, unfortunately, and not going to be able to make that that goal.
SNHU now on the back foot on the defense here. McGill have the opportunity to try and push this. 30 seconds remaining. All they really need to do is just stall this game out. SNHU are going to be the ones who have to make this final game-winning play just to tie things up. SNHU find a goal here. It's not even a lead. They're just forcing overtime at the moment. They've got an opportunity for here. Mario sends it right in. And once again, McGill had 2 people right on the goal, and they couldn't knock it back.
I mean, that's right. As we can see here, Addy and Batmoose here both tried to defend that ball at the same time, both leaping right towards it. But the passes from SNHU have been incredible lately this game, and I think that's something that's always an improvement or can be improved anytime, anywhere. With 10 seconds left, it looks like it could be going into overtime right now, but the ball is going to be not going to be in the goal yet. They have to keep it up.
SNHU got the ball in the corner. He's going to let the ball drop. Overtime now. Next point is going to close out this game. For McGill there, that's actually a really big deal that they were able to send it into overtime. They were on the defense, but SNHU, they're not going to let them get the chance to try and play offense here as this overtime starts, as they begin to put the pressure up. AJ now securing this ball, not letting them escape, putting it straight back in, but will go over his head into Mario's hands. Contest Master Bree on that one. Batmoose now going to try and send it right back out, but Wishbone and Mario both occupied right now dealing with these defenders, but no follow-up from McGill. Means that ball stays on their side, and they stay on the defense. They tried to escape once again. Mario goes up too high, and that's almost a shot in the goal. A little bit wide there. Master Bree tries to send it in, and he's able to find it after 30 seconds of overtime. McGill are going to close out our first game of the night, but that's not it yet. It's a best of 5 set, so there's still plenty of game left. But McGill taking it right down to the wire and establishing that overtime point again. Really, really nicely played from them. They were able to hold on control of the game for so long.
No, yeah, I 100% agree. You know, when we were kind of close to that, or near the beginning of the game, they got that early shot right off the bat, and I think that kind of really set like the tone of the game to, for Lake SNHU and McGill, because at that point we were kind of just like, you know, these guys are playing kind of fast. They're playing kind of aggressive. This is the point where we need to kind of like maybe take a step back, maybe play more on the defensive side. And I think that's exactly what we did right. You know, after we were able to find like that little crack through like their defense, we were able to come back, and that's how we were able to get that tied game. But unfortunately, we still lost in that overtime. We are going to go back to this game right now. Not Mario, but I'm sorry. One of his players is going to try and hit it towards the goal here. Unfortunately, not having another player to really make it in at the moment. Masterberry coming out with a demo on AJ. A shot on the goal possibly, right on top of the ball here. And that's exactly what happens. Addy's going to score it right into the goal, making it 1-0 for us within the 30 or 20 seconds of the first round right now. Already establishing that first point.
Yeah, great play there from McGill. I mean, this is very similar to what we saw last time. Just really quick and aggressive play is what kind of opens up the game for them here. And the longer that they have the lead, the more time they're burning off for SNHU. And that death timer just continues to spiral out of control as it pops off the goalpost there. Not going to go in, but another shot from Mastery. Mario is going to send it right back out. And no one from McGill's really in position to follow up and get an immediate second shot. They will be able to play for a little bit more pressure here. AJ bounces it up off the wall. Addy goes high, gets contested, and the ball is dead in the water right now, right outside of SNHU's goal. Mario tries to dig this ball out, but a shot from Master Bree goes in, and that's a second point right off the bat from McGill.
It seems like from what I've picked up on is like most of McGill right now, they're kind of going for like a lot of shots. They're kind of like more straight up, but then as the ball kind of gets stuck in between, they're not sure really where to take it. Just a player from McGill always just like comes out of nowhere and just hits it straight into the goal. And I'm not sure if that's a strategy or not, but so far it seems like that's like what's been happening for most of their goals.
Now SNHU on the defense here as McGill tries to keep the pressure up, but AJ keeping the ball on the other side. Addy going to boom it right back over, not going to let them escape. Mario begins to play for the corner here, starts to try and move it past. We'll be able to get it over that defender there. That Wishbone will get demoed though, and now SNHU, a player down for just a moment, gives McGill a chance to just keep up the ante, continue to play for this pressure, continue to try and play for this corner, just keep the ball in SNHU's corner. That every second they burn off this clock is so big, because this, I mean, they've got a solid 2-point lead right now, and SNHU, they really need as much time as they can get to be able to make up this difference.
Definitely, because we're down 2 points. With the ball is mostly right now on their side. We need to make a shot here. With even 3 minutes left, a lot can happen right now. A shot could be fired right there, but unfortunately not going to make it right in at the moment. With the ball mostly on our side now, Addy's maybe going to try and steal it away from us. AJ is going to hold it very carefully, hopefully trying to make a pass to someone, but not making it right away. Bad Moose is going to deflect that shot, and Mario is going to get possession of the ball, try to hit it towards something. AJ trying to make a shot here. Unfortunately, Masterberry is going to defend it right back off.
Ball right above McGill's goal right now. Mario tries to go for a shot, but Addy contesting it isn't going to let it go in. Now in a little bit of a weird spot right now, right above McGill's goal. They've got control of it, but Mario's going to stop the ball in spot, try and go for a shot. Addy will send it right back. Finally, starting to hit these defensive plays for McGill, and they're able to boom it back over to the other side. We're now halfway through this game, and McGill are still retaining this 2-point lead, still holding onto it and clutching onto it, not letting it escape their grasp. SNHU, as they try to play for the pressure, the ball goes in front of their goal, but there's no follow-up, and McGill are going to have the opportunity here to play off of the wall. Mastery sending it up high, goes above Wishbone, and almost a shot on the goal, but is able to keep it up. Bad Mouse, no, the ball is in his hands, but not able to send it in. SNHU send it right back, and now they're going to be able to play some offense here, hopefully be able to convert this pressure into some value.
Right, with only 2 minutes left, SNHU really has to try and like settle things down and start to make a shot. Otherwise, within these little minutes, they're not gonna have a lot of time to really start making these goals and try to get up to the point. And as I say that, Masterberry is actually gonna hit it right straight into the goal, making it more of a problem for SNHU trying to get these goals. And now they are 3 down with only around 2 minutes left. SNHU really has to start kind of getting on that offense side, but trying to be defensive as well, which can be very hard to juggle both things. Obviously, SNHU doesn't want any more points on them, but they do need points on that leaderboard in order to really get back from the game. And as I say that, Wishbone is going to be coming straight in, but unfortunately, it's going to be blocked by McGill.
McGill now just setting up this even bigger lead, compounding their advantage. It's becoming a scary situation for SNHU. They've barely got 30 seconds per goal to make right now, and if they start to fall under pace for that, if McGill continue to kind of keep control of the ball and just stall out SNHU, that is just time and opportunities that they are losing constantly. SNHU really need to try and find an opportunity for a power play here, and McGill might just establish a 4-point lead, and now SNHU are really in a scary situation here. They have to play so fast and so aggressive to actually be able to make up this difference.
Definitely. I mean, we are down 4 on minute 20 left. It is a scary situation. We have to get those points up. And with SNHU trying to get more aggressive, that also means that we're also not going to have a lot in defense. And I think that was the main problem on how we got that scored and now how we are down 4. Because all 3 of us are trying to really push up and get at least a point on the board. I mean, with really right now only a minute left, a lot of shots are trying to be made right now. Mario coming very close to the goal, trying to get that ball in, but all 3 of McGill is going to be defending that. They don't want any more points on the leaderboard. They do not want to give SNHU a chance right now. As the ball starts to come very close to our goal again once more, Wishbone's going to be on the defense side. Addy is going to try and jiggle it up and hopefully maybe get it to enter the goal, but from what it seems right now, Mario hopefully defending that ball right off the goal here. With 30 seconds left, it almost seems impossible. Masterberry spearing right a shot into SNHU's goal. We are now down 5 with 30 seconds left. It's at this point, you got to make a goal within 5 seconds of every 5 seconds.
Yeah, not a lot of time left. That's you're going to be crazy efficient with their time remaining. Unfortunately, this is looking more and more unlikely by the second. And if McGill take this, that's 2-0. It's a best of 5 set. Suddenly, they're threatening set point, and that's going to be an issue for SNHU if they can't find a way to kind of adapt to what McGill are doing, because they are really, really just dominating control of the game right now. And for SNHU, they're actually getting an opportunity for some pressure, but it's too little, too late at this point. McGill are already pretty much stalling the game out. It is here and now. SNHU have to kind of try and reconsider exactly what's going on with their play style, because there's something McGill are doing right here. It seems to be the amount of cooperative play that we're seeing. McGill are playing disruptive together. They're covering for each other. They're trusting each other to take space and actually make good value off of it. SNHU, we're seeing a little bit less of that. We're seeing a lot of individual plays. This is something that we notice kind of every single week, is that SNHU very much lean into kind of the individual play. We're seeing, sometimes they will come out, especially later on in the set, they'll pop up with some great coordinated plays, but it takes them almost a second to get warmed up to that chemistry, and I think that might be a little bit of a sour spot here for SNHU.
Right, like I said before, McGill really sets the tone for these last two rounds so far. I can say that their passes so far has been beautifully executed. I will say every single time, every goal I've seen so far that has a pass, it's just been always clear, and it's been able to score right through our defenses, which is not the best thing that SNHU really wants right now. But I think what they play is very well. I think they communicate very well, and I think it's something that we definitely need to talk about our game plan, how we're playing, and definitely if it's something that we can switch up, maybe do something that McGill is not really used to right now.
Yeah, I think a big thing you can also see as well with the way McGill are playing is that in our first game, really, they had a lot of trouble playing defense here, and we did not see that same thing at all. The first game, it really seemed like every time SNHU got the chance to make a shot in the goal, it went in. There was very little times that McGill were really able to block it out. This game, completely different story. They really, just by warming up here a little bit off of this first game, they seem to be so much more in their element and so much better at playing this kind of defensive game and guarding their own goal and reading kind of what SNHU were doing. And we still saw the same things that SNHU were letting through in the first game, still got let through in the second game. We're seeing a lot of really crazy, short distance passes that get around the goalie who's already committed. I think I would like to see from SNHU maybe a little bit more of a defensive hold on the goal, because the moment one of their goalies commits to a save, we have McGill already getting set up for a second shot going in right away.
Right.
You kind of need to be aware of that and be ready to play around that.
No, I definitely agree. We do need to kind of switch up what we're doing, see what we're doing, how we're playing, and hopefully in this next round here that will happen, as we are already down 2 points, not 2 points, but like on the scoreboard. The ball already coming extremely close to our goal. Mario is gonna be able to block it right off. All of McGill right now kind of is gonna seem to be on the offense, trying to get as many points possibly as possible right now. Wishbone coming out with the demo. And the ball just coming really close to in AJ's possession right now. Mario gonna hit it to McGill's side. Hopefully maybe to get a basket, or sorry, not a basket, a goal. Wrong sport. But right now, McGill has not made their early opening shot, is what we're normally used to right now, which could be a better thing. You know, right now we're starting to play our defense. Mario gonna hit it straight off from our goal, right into their side. They have no defenders right now. This could be a good shot for SNHU right now, but unfortunately, Mario is not gonna be able to make that goal right away.
Now McGill is continuing to kind of play defense here, doing a good job at stalling out SNHU's offense, at forcing them to spend resources on boost and forcing them to back off to actually refuel here. But Wishbone may be going through something. Mastery goes up high, but the goal is wide open in SNHU. It's not going to go in. Baboose digs it out. What a save.
That was an incredible save. If I was ever playing this game, I'd definitely get it in. But anyways, Addy scoring it right into SNHU's goal from that. Can we just talk about that save? He literally went into the goal to bounce it right back out. I mean, how does that? How do you not accidentally hit it? That was insane. But that goal right there is gonna put like 1 point on the scoreboard. And now McGill could only really do it. Could just stall him out and play defensively, because I think that is what they're really good at. I mean, I think that's what they are doing right now. All three of them, just kind of distract the ball on their side. But actually, AJ is gonna say no to that and shoot it right into the goal, making it 1-1 at 3 minutes 20. This is something that we want to see from SNHU. You know, they're finally, maybe finally trying to get back up, changing what they're doing, and hopefully this could be a good round for SNHU.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a situation right there where SNHU quickly, they adapted, they figured out something that was going on with McGill, and they were able to actually stabilize the difference in score before McGill were able to drain too much time off the clock. And that was something they've been struggling to do a little bit here. And that is really the name of the game. The amount of numbers on the board don't matter. It's the difference between those two numbers, right?
Right.
It could be an 8-8 game, but still it's close and it doesn't matter. But the moment it starts to become like 2-0, 3-0, that's when you really have to get scared about what's going on here. And for SNHU, keeping neck and neck is going to be what eventually can bring this back for them here. And they're already getting to play the offense here. McGill have had a little bit of trouble breaking free from this pressure.
Right, but as we start to see that most of the goal right now is actually free. The ball almost coming extremely close into SNHU's goal, as McGill is going to try and keep this offense right now, passing right back. Mario is going to shoot it right in, 2-1. SNHU is making this comeback. You know, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We do have that 1 point lead, but it's still easily counterable. Mario literally just passing through their defenses right away with that one little shot. They kind of went straight through the goal. There was nothing to really stop it. You know, I think it was a good teamwork, if anything. You know.
Absolutely, and now it almost a score on the goal there from Mario, but Addy's going to save it and now start to send it immediately to the other side of the field. That demo is a big opportunity for McGill to actually start to make some ground back up. Batmove's going to pass it on over to Addy, trying to get control of the ball, but Wishbone is looking to contest this here. Will be able to get past, and now just holding on, but AJ goes up high, tries to find something, but Mastery sends it back before they're able to find too much. And now SNHU are back on the defensive side.
You know, as McGill tries to really put a lot of defense on. SNHU is going to keep applying this pressure right now. You know, with not too many people back at defense, we are just trying to get as much of a point lead as we can right now. Mario maybe trying to get a pass going right now. Wishbone not being able to connect right away, but SNHU has to run back. Mastery has the ball and he's very up close. Addy setting up for Batmoose here as he tries to hit it in. Wishbone is going to deflect it right off onto their side. And while they're going to try and do something, Wishbone's going to possibly send it, but Addy's going to deflect it right back off again. 1:30 left in this match. SNHU has to get a point if they really want to try and secure this dub, or if anything, play defense as much as possible. You know, we are sending it on both sides of the map right now pretty fast. You know, both teams really want to score and they don't want to lose either. We're playing defensive and offensively, and I think that's something important. Wishbone also coming out with that demo. AJ really trying to get it towards that goal here, and just really just passing right back and forth.
SNHU now on the defense. 1 minute left. They're holding on to their lead. Every second that McGill is spent trying to peel this ball out of their side of the field is a gain for SNHU. Look at this like a death timer. McGill is slowly being led out here as SNHU keep this pressure up. SNHU, they don't necessarily have to find goals. It's nice if they do, but they're already in a position where they have to lead. The timer's running so low, and they can really afford just to stall this out by keeping the pressure up.
Right, and so far we've already seen from AJ and Wishbone right now already making shots on the goal. Unfortunately for SNHU, they're already being countered by McGill. But as I say that, Masterberry's just gonna run right in and score a goal, kind of passing both. I think Wishbone and Mario here as they try and reflect it, hitting it right off the top of the goal, making it 2-2. 25 seconds left. If they don't want to go into OT, they're gonna have to make a very fast-paced goal, or if anything, treat this like an overtime. And try to get it done as soon as possible.
And for SNHU, things just got a lot harder for them. Only 20 seconds left on the clock. They almost found a shot on the goal. Mario going for a second one. We'll find a demo instead. Potentially an opportunity for SNHU to force a play here, but they're not going to be able to as McGill retains control of the ball. AJ is going to boom it right back over, and SNHU continue to hold on to this offense here. It's really bad if they let this go into overtime with the ball grounded at the moment. Wishbone, ball goes into the corner, not going to find a shot straight in the goal. And McGill are going to keep the ball alive. They're not going to try and reset here. Mario goes up high. AJ tries to go for the defense. Ball still in the air, has not touched the ground for so long. Will Batmoose keep it alive? He's going to kill it. And overtime is coming out here for McGill. An interesting choice to keep that ball alive, but SNHU, both sides now on even ground, and AJ is going to force through on this kickoff.
Right, definitely already the ball is seeing extremely close to McGill's side right now. It looks like SNHU is going to try and back off. They want to play defense more than offense is what I'm getting. Is what I'm seeing so far right now. Same with McGill. They already have 2 players in the goal right now. With Batmoose already defending a goal. AJ's going to try and get extremely close here. Going to try and make a play for possibly Wishbone or Mario. And they're going to try and do anything they can. Mario already shooting it on their side. Trying to really set up for their team.
Now for SNHU, they're on the defensive side here. McGill so close to clinching this game out. The ball is dead right in front of SNHU's goal, but they're going to send it back. They're holding on just a little bit longer. Mario's going to pass to AJ, who tries to spike it down. Not quite on the goal. Addy drives it back out, but Mario keeps this pressure up, and now it's Batmoose teaming up with Mastery, trying to send this out. The whole team on the left side of the field right now trying to shoot it over towards the goal, trying to get as much pressure as they can. We're a minute deep into overtime right now, and Mario booms it right back. We are ping-ponging right now.
No, definitely. Both teams really want to get this a shot in, but at the same time, they also don't want to leave their position because that's an open goal right there. And right now, a demo coming out from Mario as well. A shot on our goal, but Wishbone is going to defend that beautifully and shoot it right back onto McGill's side of the field.
SNHU fantastically done by taking out those players at key points. The ball is dead in front of the goal. AJ tries to go for the shot, and he's going to find it to go in and close out overtime. SNHU start to claw their way back up, keeping their head above water. They're going to bring this back 1-2 and force a 4th game.
Right. No, I think one of the best things from that game is that I think if anything, we've started to do what you said before. We started talking more collaboratively, making more of those passes with teammates instead of having those individual shots. And I think we figured out how they were kind of shooting. You know what I mean? And try to defending against that, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. We were talking a little bit before this game about how the new coach for Rocket League, Chillcat Dad, has been really trying to force them to get a lot more physical with their play, try and figure out ways to disrupt more so. And we saw there right at the end that double demo opened the game back up for SNHU. They were in a situation where they were right up against their goal. It was a shot that almost went in, and then boom, 2 demos went through. And now there's only 1 player playing offense.
Right.
And it was so easy for SNHU just to take the ball back in their control, send it back over, basically force McGill back to play on the defense. And so that's really what clinched that game out there for them. That kind of clutch demo there we saw from Mario opened the game up so much. And I want to see a lot more of that as we continue to play through this.
Definitely. I mean, those demos can come really handy, even though they only last a small amount of time. They can still do a lot for the game on the field.
Addy now in control of the ball, pass it over to Mastery, going to be able to break through SNHU's offense here. Addy keeping it up here. AJ not able to escape the ball, just going over corner to corner, but almost a shot on the goal. Mario's going to try and send it back out, passes it over to his teammate AJ, who's going to send it back through, and now McGill trying to get back control of the ball, not going to let SNHU escape this early, and it's just going to fall right into the goal. That's a point up right away. Just 45 seconds in for McGill.
You know, we can see right now in this replay, Mario is actually going to really try and get that ball, but unfortunately he's not going to make it back fast enough. You know, as we're trying to get these boosts, like you said earlier, you know, they're really kind of draining us out, and that's going to force us to kind of leave the goal position and try to get more boosts, if anything. But as the ball kind of comes really close to McGill here, it could almost be a shot opportunity to pursue right now. Wishbone, unfortunately, not hitting it right into the goal. We are only 4 minutes in. We are still down by 1 point. There's a lot of room for not improvement, but you know, for the score to really change here. And I'm thinking SNHU's maybe gonna pull out that demo game again, the demo strategy. It seemed to work really well, but I don't think it's something that they might be like abused, because it could be easily recognized and possibly ruin future matches.
Keeping up this pressure for as long as they can. They need to be able to convert it into something soon, because at the moment they're just burning time off their own clock, and Mario just shoots a little bit wide there. Not quite on target. Batmoose trying to escape Wishbone. Tries to contest, but not going to work out in his favor. It's just AJ and Mario on the defense, while we wait for refuel here as McGill just go from corner to corner, trying to just establish control of the ball, trying to pass to each other, and while they begin to take more aggressive positioning here, Wishbone going to be able to break out, pass it over towards Mario. Now they're in control of the ball. Almost a shot in the goal, but AJ just not quite on target. A little bit too high up on the nose, and that's going to be a shot from Batmoose to punish them on that overly offensive positioning. Just letting the ball slip away. McGill exploiting a huge opening.
Yeah, now with only 3 minutes left, they do have a 2-point lead right now, and we have to get our scores back up here, because as we've seen before in the past, McGill, when they have a pretty decent lead, they will try to play that defense and run that clock as much as possible. Already seeing a demo coming out with Masterberry here, making it one less teammate on the field. A shot almost coming off, but AJ saving it right away. Hopefully trying to, you know, really get a point here possibly for McGill. They are on the offense here. Masterberry also gonna demo out Wishbone, and almost coming out with a goal, but AJ is gonna push it right back. Hopefully not gonna be able to get another one for SNHU. And 2 minutes 30 seconds left. Something has to happen. It has to be big from SNHU. Otherwise, the clock's just gonna be ticking down over and over again, and we're not gonna get that big opportunity to really get a point in to really set the game on even ground.
SNHU, like you said, burning it down. They'll have the chance here to play a little bit aggressive while McGill try and recover from this. Addy maintaining control of the ball, going to pass it right over Wishbone. Mario, the only defender here, is going to launch it right back, but it's still in the hands of McGill as Master keeps up the offense. And now SNHU just having a tough time breaking through this wall that McGill set up on the midfield line and just threatening that goalpost over and over. SNHU are kind of forced to play defensively here, but now AJ, there's an open goal in front of him, and he can't get back in time. That's going to be a point for SNHU, but they haven't begun to make. I mean, they started to make up the difference, but there's still so much more to go. They got to find another point here before McGill are able to cash out.
All right, you know, with only a minute 50 left, from what we've seen so far, McGill has been able to really hold their defense well, and I wonder if they may stretch up the plan to start playing that defense. You know, if they don't want to risk losing another round, if they really want to go into this final OT. But it may be that might be the case right now, with 3 of them right now back on the defense. Mario really getting kind of close here, trying to set it up for SNHU as much as they can, really trying to get an angle on this ball as they start to come up. As three of the players on McGill really defending that off, trying to get on the other side of the field right now. And that's exactly what's really happening. And then right there, Masterberry just shooting it right into SNHU's goal again. A minute 20. SNHU really has to start making these goals. Otherwise, if anything, it could be going into an overtime, or it could be an unfortunate loss for SNHU.
A big thing there was that bump onto Mario, who was trying to follow up onto the ball, just shoved him away and allowed McGill to slot that ball in without any sort of interference there. And just reclaiming that 2-point lead is so huge for SNHU with only a minute left. They got that guillotine hovering right above their head as the timer ticks down further and further. McGill now on the defense here, but Addy's just going to bump it right on back. But Mario going to get it past Master. He goes for a shot on the goal, bounces off the goalpost, and Addy is trying to get it, but Wishbone and AJ not quite good on the follow-ups there. Wishbone tries to go for it again, but doesn't make contact, and Batmoose is able to break free.
we really saw there all the players of SNHU right now were trying as much as they can to really get a shot on goal. They're all three of them one by one trying as much as they can. And we saw that McGill actually didn't really run too far back to try and get a goal on their side. You know, they are playing this defense side. 35 seconds left. SNHU has to make this goal right now, right away. Otherwise, it almost seems like a hopeless game for them. 30 seconds left. 2 goals need to be made. The ball is mostly on their side of the court right now. SNHU has to try and knock this over before it's too late. Hattie is going to try maybe get a setup for possibly another goal here. Well, Mario's going to defend that off well. Masterberry also coming out. AJ is going to deflect that. 10 seconds left. They have to keep this ball in the air before it gets grounded. Otherwise, it may almost not look like a wonderful win for SNHU here.
That's going to be it for this game. Everything goes down there as McGill close out this set. Really fantastic, consistent play on that final game. They immediately realized, you know, what SNHU were doing that got through them on that third game, and in the fourth game they were ready to just patch up those holes on the sinking ship and keep on sailing, because it was incredible how they adapted to the way the SNHU were playing. And for SNHU, we got to see some really, really creative plays there, especially in Game 3, where it felt like they were really in their element. But McGill, you know, they just had that step ahead, and for SNHU, who started to kind of find their rhythm there, it was just unfortunately a little too late in that set.
No, yeah, I think McGill really kind of getting those early points, again, really set the tone, I think, for how the game was going to come, because we already saw that they were able to really play off aggressive within the first game, and, you know, SNHU kind of already making a comeback. But then that second game that we played, they were just playing defense incredibly well. They were also playing offense as well as they were playing defense. And you know, we had to adapt to that, and that's something we did. And I think both teams played very well this game.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. Just McGill playing a little bit more consistent and winning things out there on the end. But unfortunately, that is all for us tonight. Like I said, Rocket League, blink and you miss it. It's done. I wish it could go on longer, but the sets are just so short. They're so fast-paced, and so much happens so quick that it's hard to stretch it out for too long there. But Rocket League, once again, done for tonight. McGill, fantastic play. If you want to see more from us or anything going on here in the arena, be sure to check out our Twitter at SNHU Esports. You'll be able to find all sorts of clips, match updates, as well as events, things like that, all on there, as well as on our Discord, which is discord.com/SNHU Esports. You'll be able to plug that in, and you'll be able to find everything that I just mentioned on our Twitter, as well as the great community that is in and around the arena. But that's all for us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with a double header for Overwatch 2, and then Rocket League on Friday. So we'll see you then. Have a nice night.
Right towards the goal, and then right off the wall, Mario was able to swoop in right through Bat Moose and get it right into that goal. Kind of what they've been doing earlier, and I think we need to see more of that. You know,
McGill right there to re-establish that three-point lead that they had. These passes are coming out so fast that SNHU is having a tough time actually trying to react to them. I want to see from SNHU a little bit more disruption. Wishbone is going to be of play, a little bit of misplay there as McGill just underestimate here. I believe it was Bat Moose on the defense. They were actually all three triple committed to that defensive position, and Natty just goes up not quite far enough, not quite fast. McGill had 2 people right on the goal, and they couldn't knock it back.
I mean, that's right. As we can see here, Addy and Bad Moose here both tried to defend that ball at the same time, both leaping right towards it. It's at this point, you got to make a goal within 5 seconds of every 5 seconds.
Yeah. Not a lot of time left. That's making you have to be crazy efficient with their time remaining. Forcing the back off to actually be a goal here, but going to be going through something. Mastery goes up high, but the goal is wide open in SNHU. It's not going to go in. Baboose digs it out.
Get it in, but anyways, Addy scoring it right into SNHU's goal from that. Can we just talk about that save? He literally went into the goal to bounce it right back out. I mean, but actually, AJ is going to say no to that and shoot it right into the goal, making it 1-1 at 3:20. This is something that we want to see from SNHU. You know, they're finally, maybe finally trying to. Mario is going to shoot it right in, 2-1. SNHU is making this comeback. You know, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We do have that 1-point lead, but it's still easily countable. Mario literally just that Masterberry is just going to run right in and score a goal, kind of passing both. I think Wishbone and Mario here as they try and reflect it, hitting it right off the top of the shot end, but at the same time, they also don't want to leave their position because that's an open goal right there. And right now, Tema coming out for Mario as well. A shot on our goal, but Wishbone is going to defend that beautifully.
to go in and close out overtime. SNHU start to claw their way back up, keeping their head above water. They're going to bring this back 1-2 and force a fourth game. Get back in time. That's going to be a point for SNHU, but they haven't begun to make. I mean, they started to make up the difference, but there's still so much more to go. They got to find another point here before McGill are able to cash out.
All right, with the right towards the goal, and then right off the wall, Mario was able to swoop